peak up there to the left, you see a little lean-to. That's the top of the Imperial Express chair. You can get to the Imperial Express either by the T-bar or by the 6th chair that we'll be going by a little later.
Okay.
And is he doing it? Yeah, there is somebody starting to walk up. Just above that. They walk up to the top, go off to the left. You can get to the Lake Chutes, Upper Snow White Bowl. I did it once. Don't ever need to do it again. It took me a half hour.
Yeah.
And I'm used to the altitude. Of course, I am older, but you know, age had nothing to do with it. But if you get right up the T-bar, get off to your right, like I said earlier, Pica is there, and that's groomed. Then there's Ptarmigan, White Crown, Forget-Me-Not, Deb's Alley. And they're all black runs, and they're all real nice. Now, Deb's Alley is a double black, but it's as double blacks go, fairly easy double black.
Is it more going?
Very. Lots of bumps. Yeah. Pica's the only one that doesn't have a lot of bumps on it. Now, White Crown and Forget-Me-Not up at the top, they get blown in a lot so the bumps don't grow. But towards the bottom, down into the trees, there's quite a few bumps.
Yeah.
If you get off the T-bar to the left, you can drop into the Horseshoe Bowl, which was coming into view now. And you can come down this direction and jump into the Cucumber Bowl, which almost always has powder on it. Looks like there's pretty nice powder today in it. That's towards this side.
Yeah.
The rest of the bowl is pretty reasonable, really. A lot of bumps. You can see all the bumps here. And what happens when the wind blows, sometimes the snow will just filter over and drop in and settle in there. So you have to be a little careful. Real varied conditions. It'll look like a nice bump with some nice smooth powder below it, and you'll hit it, and it can be a couple feet deep sometimes and throw you, but it's real nice. If you get off the T-bar and stay on the road up there just below the little hut, keep to your right, that'll take you over into the Contest Bowl where you can pick up the Imperial Express. And you can also ski, we'll look at it when we get on the other side, ski the Imperial Bowl.
And you'll show us where we can get on.
And I'll show you exactly where to get on and everything. Yeah, we won't go up and look at the base of it because we don't do the T-bar or the 6th chair. But it's easy to get to. I can show you how to get there.
I don't want to ride a T-bar. I rode those when I was like 10.
Oh, okay.
I have bad memories of that. So
well then, yeah, you can get there without the T. You can certainly get there. When you get off the top of the Imperial up there, you can do the hike up to the very peak and then go left, or you can walk up about 4 steps through a gate to the right. And I don't see anybody going down the ridge line there, but well, yeah, actually there is somebody coming down there. See a little dot moving across? They'll come down out onto the ridge of the saddle. You're on there. You can look over, see Copper Mountain.
Oh, okay.
Look a little farther, you can see Outer Mongolia Vale. And on today, if you had binoculars, you could look over to the southwest and see Aspen.
Where the beer
California.
That's it.
And it's actually very nice. If you can handle a good double black up there, it's very skiable.
no good double blacks.
You video,
You're
okay.
going single blacks.
Okay, copy this.
Well, I think you might try up here. You know, I wouldn't bother with pica if you can handle a black.
Really?
It's kind of boring. I mean, it's just
Okay.
yeah. But just move over 2 runs to White Crown, and that's very nice. And it's in the only time it gets a little bit steep is right at the bottom. And White Crown is. Oh, you see 2 guys going across? One's coming back actually.
Yeah, there's 2 guys right there.
Yeah, they're going back and forth right there. They came down from the Whale's Tail Bowl up there, and they're on White Crown right there. So
Okay.
there's a big sign when you get up there, and it's a little catwalk that is definitely downhill coming through. Straight ahead, you see somebody coming down.
Yep.
That's called CJ's, named after a guy. He's still around. C.J. Mueller. He was a speed skier. You know, 140 mile an hour.
Nearly as fast
Neat
as
guy.
me.
But so they named a run after him.
He deserved it.
Well, okay, not to be clueless,
Added
but
40
how do
on the way,
they
and
just,
that would
you
be
go up there and then you kind of come all the way down across the catwalk? Is that how they're all coming over
Yes. Okay. Look at the T-bar. Just come to the right.
here? Right.
There's
They're
a
out
few
right at the
people
catwalk.
up there
Yep.
coming across,
Okay.
and if we watch them, it looks like they may continue on across the little. There's a little catwalk up there,
Okay, so there's how they're coming all the way across to here.
and you can come on the catwalk without climbing.
yeah.
Well, you see another guy up there still coming across. Now he just dropped
Yeah.
in, so it looks like he might go over to Deb's Alley, which is, if I can describe it, there's a larger area where you see several skiers standing.
Just to the left.
That's that's the right side of the Y chute. Go across the other ridge line there, there's the other part of the Y chute. They come down and they meet at the bottom. Well, the one to the left of the Y chute is Deb's Alley coming down.
Don't look from those borders.
And over here is Forget Me Not. And then White Crown. Well, there's two people in the middle of it. So.
Huh?
They're very skiable, really. I mean,
Okay, cool.
Somebody's
you
skiing.
can't get to those without doing the whale's tail. Or you just have to take people.
Yeah, somebody's skiing down there. Well, boarded.
Over here on our right is the white one is peak 6.5. That whole bowl supposedly, and it may not be next year, but the year after for sure will be open with a lift.
Yeah?
Brilliant.
They're getting ready right now. Everything's done. They're getting ready to let the contract to a lift
Fantastic.
installers. Put a lift in up there. Okay, we'll get off to the right here. Actually, we got plenty of time.
That's what it is.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, we'll do the right here. There.